This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly this
Yes,
way.
orders.
And Stanley was happy.
Love orders.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Yo, everybody. I'm this guy, and welcome to the Stanley Parable. This is going to be a new mini-series I have on the channel. I'm going to separate the series into parts so we can enjoy, who am I? Stanley's story. Thanks to the narrator at the start, we know what we're meant to. I don't want to leave though. Well, we know what. Alright. Let's go find our
All of his
co-workers.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Wait, hold up. Why is this computer different? This computer's different from all the others. Yeah, alright. Little detail. What's the cup say? I like work. I just hate my boss. Huh. Beautiful. Yep. Well, looks like no one's here. I guess. So continue looking for them. Okay. Alright.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
He entered the door on his left.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Oh.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really
Alright.
been worth the detour after all, just to
I
spend a
am-
few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
That's what
Stanley
I'm-
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Don't interrupt me! That's what I'm saying. Talk about drinking. Can I get me a beverage, a nice beverage of
Yes.
culture?
Really,
Shut up!
really worth it being here in the room.
I
A
know.
room so utterly captivating that even
Leave.
though all
Go
your
away.
co-workers
Go
have
away.
mysteriously
Go
vanished,
away.
here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Ooh,
Really worth it.
paintings. He has a point.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Oh my. I was about to leave, but I'm not sure if I want to now.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message. But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
That's a big red button. Oh, tempting. My willpower remains strong. Cool. Alright, we're back on track. Let's go find some co-workers.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Tips for not
Feeling
getting
a
fired.
wave of disbelief,
Talk less.
Stanley
Hey,
decided
the
to go
narrator
up
should
to
take
his
that one,
boss's
huh?
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a... Chill,
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
There's a broom.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Don't tell the narrator, but I'm gay. Get it? Because I'm in a closet? Alright.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I wonder what FA stands for.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Why is it... curiosity killed the cat life. I wonder what's down there. And it will stay like that. I'm a good co-worker. Bathroom! Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Is that like a... Bars though. Straight bars. What type of soap we got here? Yummers. Okay. A lot of fascinating books. Hello. Lamp. Okay. Alright. Is this the boss's office? Oh my.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Well, I would say this room's big, but it's average. Can I play the piano? I can in fact not play the piano.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his
Elongated.
thumbs. Trying to input
Shut
anything on the
up!
device was useless,
Elongated
since he could never
fireplace.
possibly know that the combination was
It
2845.
looks cozy in here. It's like this is the boss's office. Oh, what was that?
2845.
But I don't even. Oh. He said one.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened
Oh, there's no
all
way.
by itself.
No,
And
please don't stab
Stanley
me.
got the hell
No,
along with
no,
the story.
no, no.
Oh, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah. 2-1. What was it? 2 yeah, 4-5. Yay! All right. Oh, there's an exit here. I'm not meant to be here. Dear Lord. Alright. Down we go.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
I feel a
It
bit
was a stirring of
peculiar.
emotion in his chest,
There's
as
a
though he
stirring
felt
emotion
more
in my
free to
chest.
think for himself.
I feel more
question the
free
nature
to
of
think
his
for
job.
myself.
Why did
To
he
question
feel this
the nature of
now?
my chest.
Of
Alright, we get
course,
it, we get it.
never
We get
occurred
it.
to him.
Stop
This question
speaking!
would not go unanswered for long.
Alright. Wow. Oh. Wait, there's no way. It worked.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
That was kind of on accident. I just saw the red button and tapped it. Where am I? Why can't I go back here? Let me out! Okay, cool. No, we're good. We're all good. There surely has to be something
Here we are,
right?
Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is.
Huh.
What a decision you've
Cool.
made to come up here and look at the office again.
Yes.
This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive
100%.
rapid fire of critical plot points, one
Thank
after
you.
the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow.
Yeah. Do you ever
I'm
just
bolted
shut
to
up?
the edge of my seat.
That wasn't really persuasive, Senor Narrator. How I feel about that? Kind of feel offended. I have you know, I am quite the narrator myself. Ooh. Alright, let's just hop in the elevator and listen to.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator
Alright.
and going down again. Ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
I have my ways. Truly, I am a creator.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
This is a spooky corridor.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Alright, everybody. I hope, Alright, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed the first part of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. Look forward for the second part. This game is actually insane. The attention of detail and the constant comments of the narrator is so funny. It's just, I don't know when to speak, obviously, because I don't want to interrupt such beautiful man. Don't tell him I said that. He'll start to like me. No, I'm joking. Anyway, well, see you in the next episode. Like, subscribe, if you did enjoy. I truly hope you did. And see ya in the next one. This guy out.